Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are on to Sleeping Giant. In the green, we have the side of PTA. They have brought themselves Kleber, Marceau, Harugumo. Then they've brought Moskva, Des Moines, Petro, and a St. Vincent. So only one battleship. Oh, this is going to be interesting. On the side of ABOBA, Ragnar, Marceau, Harugumo, Marceau, Moskva, no Legmont Moskva, interestingly enough, Des Moines, Petro, Montana, and St. Vincent. So, this is really intriguing for me, chat. I don't remember the last time I've seen a comp that was only one battleship, and I'm very intrigued to see how PTA is going to play this on this map. You can see off the bat, they're giving up 40,000 health, but each team's brought 4 DDs. It's just that extra cruiser, which in this case is a Des Moines, over bringing a Montana or another St. Vincent. So, I'm intrigued to see what happened here. Was this intentional? We're going to assume it's intentional because I don't expect PTA to make a mistake like that. But we're going to watch and see what this goes on. Now, PTA is sending their Marceau, Kleber, and Harugumo in a wolf pack down to C. That'll be a very strong take. On the other side, we're seeing ABOBA send their Marceaus and Ragnar up to B. So we should see counter caps here. Earlier cap will be taken by the side of ABOBA because they'll be into B with no stop. But that'll be countered by C. Now, over to A, it's a Vincent, a Moskva, and Harugumo with a Des Moines. I'm suspecting that Harugumo is going to be smoking up that Des Moines. And we've got the first shots out. Oh, they don't manage to take it. The Petro radar. Big. They get about 3,000 off of each of the Marceaus. It's not going to be a permanent stop, but it is going to get them a bit of damage. And that's some really nice shots out from Blood Legend. Gets about 4,000 on each, and then another 1,000 on the Ragnar. He takes some damage in return, but that hold, it's not going to stop for long, but any damage is good damage. And another chunk in, and they get another 2,000 off of the Ragnar. Early damage coming in from the side of PTA as Boba will still claim the first cap. That's a big start, because getting those Marceaus whittled down slowly but surely is going to be absolutely critical to the game. You kind of wish that you got all the damage on one, but when you're trying to reset and keep it for as long as possible, you want to spread that out. Radar of the Moskva out. Not going to spot anything at A yet, so they know that at least nothing is coming close. They do spot the Moskva of IKEA. Or Ike, but I think that's IKEA. Shots out onto him. Salvo. First salvo is going to miss. Second salvo is going to miss. He dodges those salvos, and it's going to feel very strong for him. About a 10-point lead to the side of ABOBA to start this game. Harugumo now spotted by the Moskva radar that's still got 9 seconds left, and you can see the Marceaus are moving over to A. This is going to become very rapidly. We're just going to go up to this view briefly. It's going to become, what does PTA do with this C push? Because it's already gone aggressive C push. And how long can they stymie the A take and keep these Marceaus from being able to come back over to B and contest? But we do look over. We see the Montana's using one of his heals. Already down a noticeable chunk there. The Harugumo of Vile 9, the Kleber of CEO, and the St. Vincent of Angelstone absolutely doing work. No DCP used yet, so we can burn off that fire. But to be down almost 30,000 health after your heal does feel a bit rough. That your first heal's already used and you're down just about 30,000 health. There's the DCP coming in. He's probably going to try at some point here to break contact as he goes behind the island. Misses the shots on Vile 9. And that Montana of Dex is just getting burned. Now, over at A. The Harugumo has laid the smoke train for the Des Moines. Des Moines sees the Moskva starting to work on him. That's a survivability expert Moskva. But the Moskva at 58,000, they will spot, and they haven't used the rare yet. Oh my goodness, that's a massive chunk on Ferry. Ferry trying to dodge. He's not going to be able to dodge quick enough. He's down to 12,800 health, and that Des Moines of Kinnymon has just absolutely smashed him. Another 10,000 health off him, and now the Des Moines backs out. And he's going to go back to work in the Moskva. But that's a huge chunk there. And these teams are showing why they're the top in EU. Montana down to 50,000, still trying to get dark. Heal back up soon. He's on fire, down under 50k. He'll heal up pretty soon, though. Now, here's what we talked about. Marceau's pushing in. They're going to be able to take A because the Harugumo and Des Moines won't be able to stop it. But really good health point damage there from the side of PTA to get that Marceau down to 10k and bring the Moskva down to 64,000 after heal. And we're seeing what I talked about. PTA is now pushing hard from C over, and we're going to see how long can this A push sustain. We also got to keep an eye on IKEA because he's going to be a big target as A is now claimed and they move on. But the Montana of Dexum, his heal's just about used up. He's down to 3 left. He's down to 34,000. He's got 14 seconds left on the DCP. Will they set him on fire afterward? He's going to be in the 20Ks by the time this spam finishes. Everybody working him down. Oh, and he's just barely dodging the shells right now. 27. Here comes that. No fire yet. The DCP is down. Will they get a fire? Harugumo of Vile smoking up and a lull. And he is just not feeling good. Continuing to fight as he backs off. Dexum's got 44 seconds until he can heal again. He's looking for the damage. He hits the Kleber, gets a decent chunk on him, about 2k. Still no fire on Dex, which has been his saving grace right now. And as I say it, there's the fire, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be under 20k by the time this is done, even with him running as far away as he can. Now, Des Moines of Kinemot is been spotted. They've got a little bit more on Ferry. Kim Busta now being spotted, and the Harugumo and Kinemot are both opening up. They're trying to get as much as they can. And Kim Busta, he's leading the pack, but he's taking a lot of damage. Des Moines of Kinemot looks like he's going to be the first to go down. We're keeping an eye out there over on the Montana as well, who's ticking down. Montana goes down to the St. Vincent shells. PTA claims the first kill, but the Des Moines is about to go down in trade. And so both ABOBA and PTA strike each other quickly, but that points lead has been building for ABOBA because of the fact that they have had the 2 caps. They're up by 70 points. The Harugumo of Marcelo Pello now going to continue to kite away, continue to spam, and they've got the Marceau of Kim Busta down to 756. They couldn't quite finish him. Harugumo smokes up to get himself dark as he continues to run away, and now we see this fight that's going to start over B. Moskva of IKEA is going to be in a problem spot soon. He's got to be very careful here. He does not have radar for a while yet. Fairy and Holy Carrot over there in the middle of the Thunderdome looking at that Kleber of CEO. And that health difference has been absolutely removed now, ladies and gentlemen. It's now a 20,000 and change bonus for the side of PTA. But the Kleber of CEO Dog having to play the dodge game because he's taking a lot of damage. Down to 19,000. He does break detection. Takes a few more chunks from the Ragnar as he tries to cut out. Down to 16,000 and change. Torps out from the Harugumo. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, these are some beautiful torps from the Harugumo. St. Vincent has a heal ready. He doesn't have a DCP. He's going to take another 2 on him. And he is down to 21,000. Here comes the heal, but that hurts a lot. And PTA is absolutely taking it to ABOBA on ABOBA's map choice. IKEA getting very uncomfortable here. He's got ships pushing up. Do keep an eye on Marcelo. Marcelo up there scouting and just watching. Looks like the Moskva of IKEA is going to push forward. Kleber, CEO of Dog, now opening up. Not spotted for the moment because the St. Vincent can't see him. A little bit of damage onto the Des Moines. Now the Marceau of Mallow, working on the St. Vincent. And they've spotted CEO. CEO taking a little bit more damage, but he's reload boosting. And that St. Vincent has 40 seconds until his heal. He is not long for this world. Look at this spam from the DDs just coming in on him. Down to 16,000. Hasn't DCP'd yet. And they get the Petro Pavlovsk, ladies and gentlemen, down here. They get the Petro that was cutting back. PTA is now up 2 ships to 1. They're up by 100 points. And they're about to get a 3rd ship. The St. Vincent DCP is trying to stay alive just long enough to get his heal. It'll be tight. He's moving forward. He's speed boosting. 14 seconds. He needs to dodge a couple more salvos. Here come the Marceau shots out. 2,600. 8 seconds. He's down under 2Ks, under 1K. Ladies and gentlemen, Max will not get the heal off. And that's another kill for the side of PTA. They're up 3-1 and 120,000 health, and they have just absolutely closed this game off from the side of ABOBA. PTA, 4 ships to 1. They are just rolling them right now, mercilessly. Des Moines of NA Lull is down to 7,000, but not spotted in healing. Harugumo of Vile 9 going to smoke up. Ragnar trying to work him down, getting decent damage on him, but the Harugumo is slowing down so that his smoke will do its job. Down to 10,000 on the Harugumo. Shots are out from the Ragnar. Ragnar at 12,000, still has 1 heal left. But now he's got to deal with the Des Moines that can't be spotted shooting him as well. Ragnar breaks detection. Down to... it'll be somewhere around 10k when that fire finishes. But you can see it's the last gasp effort this game for ABOBA, ladies and gentlemen. They've just lost so much. The Marceau coming out. He's trying to get IKEA before he goes down. He won't get the torps off. The Petro of Blood Legend just says goodbye. And you can see ABOBA knows it's over. Everyone firing, just trying to find any damage they can. The Des Moines takes a big chunk. He's healing up. But ladies and gentlemen, with PTA up to 928 points, here come the shots in on the Des Moines. The Des Moines of ABOBA is going to go down. So does the Marceau. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. Your winner and taking game number 1 is the side of PTA. And that was a convincing victory.